Hello and Happy New Year to you all. It's 2021. 2020 was quite a tumultuous year for a lot of people. And while nothing magical happens on the 1st of January as that clock ticks over from 2020 to 2021, I'm a great believer that the point of power is in the present moment. A new year is always a wonderful time to reflect on the past and be able to look towards the future and see what changes you want to make. It's like each year is a book in a sequel, and we've just finished the one book and we're now on to the next book in the series. How do we want that book to look? What do we want to do? What did we have in 2020 that wasn't so great? What do we want to let go of? And that's where tapping, and particularly intention tapping, is such a wonderful tool for helping us to release and let go. So in this session today, I'm just going to take you through some tapping and going through some things that you may want to be letting go of from 2020 and how you want to move forward into 2021. So you can pause the video, take some time, make some notes of things that you would like to let go of, the emotional attachment that you've got to certain events, things that really triggered you, things that upset you, things that annoyed you, things that didn't go according to plan, the 2020 that you thought it was going to be, and you went 180 degrees in the opposite direction. That disappointment that maybe you feel that your business, your life, your relationships, your bank balance, any of those things aren't where you thought you would be at the end of 2020 to where you were this time last year. So just taking a moment to write those things down, reflect on them, think about them, and I will come up with my own things for us to tap on, but you can substitute whatever it is that you've got on your list. And the important thing is to feel the energy flow. What is happening in your body? What are you noticing? And if at any stage you need to pause the video so that you can focus on that and tap on that and allow yourself to release the emotional attachment to what's come up for you, do that. You don't have to follow my video religiously. Allow yourself to have that flexibility. Allow yourself to have that time to reflect and follow your own energy flow. So closing down your eyes and just allowing yourself to tune into your body, tune into how you're feeling. You've made a note or you've reflected on the things that didn't go according to plan that you want to release. Now just tune into your body and see how you're feeling in your body. Where are you feeling those bits of discomfort in your body? Where is the resistance showing up? Where is the tension in your body? Is it at the back of your neck, on your lower back, in your legs? Can you feel that churning in your stomach and the solar plexus area? What is happening for you? And it can be very individual, and it can move. It can start in your solar plexus. It can move up to your throat. It can move to your chest. You may want to get overwhelmed and want to cry. Allow yourself to do what you need to do. Allow yourself to have that movement. This is the energy flowing. These are the emotions being released. Allow it to happen. Don't try and fight it. Don't try and make it happen either. Allow the body to progress at the rate that it wants to progress. We always want change towards the positive to be quick. We never allow ourselves that time to really, I don't want to say dwell in the negativity, but to acknowledge it and just sit with it and not be afraid of it, because the other option of what we have is we stuff it down and we try and ignore it. And that's what we're trying to do now. All those emotions, all those feelings that we ignored, that we suppressed, that we hoped would go away, they're just coming back. And we are now giving them opportunity to be released so that we can have space for something more positive. So just noticing what's happening in your body, not trying to change it, trying to do anything, and just start tapping on the side of your hand on the karate chop point. And just allow yourself to take in a nice, beautiful, deep breath in through your nose, and then letting it out with a deep, audible sigh. And move to tapping on the back of your hand on the gamut point, and taking in another deep breath. And releasing it with an audible sigh. And moving to the side of your thumb, One more deep in breath, all the way down to the depths of your tummy. Feel that expansion and that beautiful audible release of that air through your mouth. Moving to the side of your second finger. Now release all emotional attachment to 2020 and all the disappointments. To the side of your middle finger. All the plans that I made a year ago that have never come to fruition. The disappointment, the sadness, the frustration. Allowing myself to release all these emotional attachments. Moving to the side of your ring finger. All the plans that I had for how my business was going to develop, how I was going to be so much more successful in my business, how I was going to be so much more financially successful. Choosing to release that anger, that frustration, that disappointment. Moving to the side of your little finger. All these feelings, knowing that all these feelings are valid. There is nothing right or wrong with what I'm feeling. Just allowing it to be, being the observer, acknowledging how I'm feeling, and knowing that it's okay, and knowing that I don't have to hold on to these feelings anymore. I can release and let them go, easily and effortlessly. Moving to the top of your head. All these feelings, all these emotions, all this guilt and shame. Oh, releasing and letting go, allowing your body to do what it's calling you to do. If you need to move your body, if you need to jump up and down, if you need to scream, whatever it is, allowing yourself to give voice to those feelings, acknowledging them and letting them go. Moving to your eyebrow point. All these feelings, all these emotions, the frustration, the pain, the uncertainty, never knowing what was going to happen, the fear of how our lives were going to be impacted by the virus. What changes was it going to make in our lives? The impact that it had on our loved ones, people getting sick, people dying, the severity of it. Choosing to release all the emotional attachment to it, to the virus, and all the implications, all the things that it's done and continues to do, the frustration of lockdowns, the frustration of wearing a mask. Moving to the side of your eyes, all those feelings, all those emotions, that feeling of being trapped during lockdown, of not knowing how you were going to earn any income, that fear of how were you going to survive, how were you going to provide for your family. Releasing and letting it all go, easily and effortlessly. There's no need to hold on to those emotions. There's no need to suppress them. Just be the observer and allow them to be released. Moving to under your eyes. All that hurt and sadness of not being able to be with our loved ones. Or the frustration of travel that has been cancelled. All those celebrations, birthdays, Christmas, anniversaries that we missed out on attending and being able to celebrate with people in person. Releasing and letting it all go, easily and effortlessly. Releasing that anger, releasing that hurt, releasing that pain. Noticing where it's occurring in your body, where your discomfort is, where your pain is, where your resistance is. And just allowing the right energy flow and balance to be restored to that area, easily and effortlessly. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to imagine anything. You don't have to visualize it. Just allowing your body to bring itself back into balance. Moving to under your nose. All these feelings, all these emotions. So much pain, so much suffering, so much anger, so much fear. Choosing to let it all go, easily and effortlessly. Moving to your chin. That relief that we've seen the back of 2020, that it's over, all over. We don't have to go through any of that again. Looking forward to a new year, to new opportunities, to a new way of doing, to the new opportunities that 2020 actually brought us, of how we can be in touch with people, how we can do things differently. We can do things in a more sustainable way. Things that we've learned that are possible, strengths that we've learned that we do have, things that we thought we'd never be able to do, allowing us to celebrate those. Moving to your collarbone area, all these feelings, all the disappointment of 2020, all the pain, all the suffering, choosing to release it, all the emotional attachment, all those stories, all those beliefs that we had, allowing them to be released easily and effortlessly. Moving to the back of your shoulders, all this emotional attachment, all the symbols, all the colors, all the reminders that we have, conscious and unconscious, choosing to release them easily and effortlessly from our physical body, from our energetic body, and our conscious and our subconscious mind. Moving to under your one arm, allowing us to see that spark of light, that hope, that faith, that trust, and that belief that things can be different, that we can survive, that we can move forward, and we can create a new way of living. It's allowing us to open our heart just that little bit to what 2020 can do, to the opportunities. Moving to the other, under your other arm. All these feelings, all these emotions, all this doubt that things can be different and still be successful. Letting go of that doubt and allowing our body to expand, allowing our heart to open that much more. Being open to opportunities, to being open to something new, and allowing us to say yes to it, allowing us to grab these opportunities with both hands, with joy in our heart. Moving to under your, along the bottom of your rib cage, all these feelings, all these emotions, allowing ourselves to see the silver lining in the cloud, the possibilities, new ways that we can take our business in, different way of business, being open to it and saying yes, 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 yes. And on the side of your inner wrist, on the back of your inner wrist in one hand, the inner wrist on the other hand, and the outer wrist on the other hand. Just allowing yourself to place your hands in your lap, taking in a deep breath, in through the nose, and out through the mouth. And just allow yourself to sit there, quietly, eyes closed, and just feel back into your body. Feel back for just those tiny little glimmers of hope that you may be feeling. Maybe they're big glimmers of hope. And just allow yourself to tune into it and see, what is it? What is it your intuition is trying to tell you? What are those steps that it's trying to encourage you to take? And when that resistance comes up, when that fear comes up, allow yourself to just tap again and allow yourself to release any emotional attachment to that fear, to that doubt, to the impossibility of it actually being successful. Just allowing yourself to let go of doubt and open up your heart and mind to the new possibilities, and be willing to do this each and every single day. Every day is a new canvas. Every moment can be a new blank canvas in your life, where you can change what you're doing and how you're doing it, and open up to new possibilities. We don't have to wait for a new special beginning of the month, the week, the year, or whatever. We can do this every single day, every single moment. When we have that doubt, when we move down and we get overcome with these feelings of negativity, we can change it. We can choose to change it. We can allow ourselves to tap away and create change in our life. So I'd like to wish you all the best for this year, and that it may bring you so much joy, love, wealth, happiness, health, everything that you want for yourself in the year, and to give you the strength and the courage to actually step into the person that you want to be able to welcome those things into your life. So thank you for joining me for this, and I look forward to tapping with you again soon.